Hey, my good people of Malawi, muli bwanji lelo. Welcome to Malawi News Live Today, the show that brings you the real talk, straight from the heart of the warm heart of Africa. Today, we've got a big mix. Aish! VP Jane Ansah, Mwanamveka, and our own Fredokiss Kalua, all popping up in one headline. Sounds like politics met hip-hop at the village square, eh? Stick around, because what happened at Atokota Motere is something you don't want to miss. Trust me. Let's jump right into it before the tea goes cold. So rewind to 6 November 2015. Malawi buzzing with activity, the air thick with both dust and debate. The cameras rolling, MBC on standby, and suddenly the news title pops up. VP Jane Ansah, Mwanamveka Fredokiss Kalua, Atokota Motere. People were like, Basi, what's this mix? The streets of Lilongwe and Blantyre started vibing with speculation. Was it a rally? A concert? A secret government meetup? My friend, even the goats in the market stopped chewing for a minute. But hold on, who exactly was this VP Ansah everyone was talking about? Let's break it down, piece by piece. Jane Ansah, known more as a judge and electoral commission boss, was not actually VP back then, but her name flashing in the headline made folks raise their eyebrows, eh? She's that iron lady type, calm face, but sharp brain, no jokes. Some people whispered, maybe it's a symbolic title, Bwana, VP of Justice or VP of Strong Opinions. Either way, the crowd respected her presence. From the courtroom to the crowd, now let's swing over to the man who knows his numbers better than a calculator. Mwanamveka, the finance man himself, popping up right next to VP Jane. That combo had people scratching heads like, hey, economy meeting politics meeting music? This one must be fire. He was known for big talk on budget and IMF meetings and keeping Malawi's kwacha from crying too loud. His fans, or maybe critics, were ready with memes saying, Mwanamveka is counting bars while Fredokiss is spitting them. Talking of bars, the lyrical kind, let's cross to the street king himself, the one and only Fredokiss.
Fredokiss, real name Fredokiss Kalua, Malawi's rap icon, the people's champ. You know how he rolls, youth energy, street wisdom, and a sharp tongue. Seeing his name next to politicians made fans shout, yeah man, the youth are finally in the mix. Maybe he didn't drop a verse that day, but his presence alone said plenty. It's like he came with rhythm to remind leaders, the ghetto is watching, boss. Now, this headline had a strange ending. Atokota Motere. What's that all about, huh? Even now, people argue about that phrase. Some say it's a place, others swear it means something like they have gathered together. Whatever it was, Atokota Motere became a vibe, a moment that joined suits, sneakers, and street beats in one frame. It's those things that make you go, Malawi ilindiza chilendo kwambili, eh? All right, we know the names, we know the phrase, but why did this moment matter so much? This story hit because it blended two worlds, formal power and street influence. In Malawi, the line between them is thinner than a sugarcane stick. When leaders show up with artists, it tells youth you belong in the conversation. For many, it was proof that politics could vibe with pop culture, not just speeches and suits, but rhythm, rhyme, and representation. But remember, this wasn't just about fame. There's always the bigger picture. 2015 was rough, my friend. Power cuts, tight pockets, and the kwacha losing weight faster than a January resolution. But through it all, Malawians stayed strong, laughing, hustling, making plans. So when a news piece mixes a VP, a finance man, and a rapper, it feels like the whole nation talking to itself about resilience, identity, and hope. Now, here's the sweet part. What can we learn from that throwback today? First lesson, don't underestimate collaboration. When different voices meet, big things happen. Second, never think your field is too small to make national noise. Fredokiss proved music can speak louder than manifestos. And lastly, news isn't just about events. It's about connections. That 2015 title wasn't random. It was a signal that Malawi's story keeps remixing itself. Okay, before we wrap this groove up, let's hit the final bar. At the end of the day, VP Jane Ansah, Mwanamveka Fredokiss Kalua Atokota Motere wasn't just a headline, it was a statement. It told us our nation's pulse beats to both politics and music. That's Malawi for you. Serious but smiling, traditional but fresh, humble but loud when it counts. So, the next time you see an odd headline, don't rush. Dig deeper. There's always a rhythm underneath. So, my friends, if you enjoyed this Malawi News live ride, hit that subscribe button and ding-a-ling that bell. We're your voice, your family, and your connection to every corner of our nation. Drop a comment below. What did you think about this blend of power and pop? And don't forget to check out our sister channels for the kids, Sparkling Kids and the Rayma Fatima. Let's grow together as one big Malawian family. Stay cool, stay real, and remember, Malawi is always moving, always smiling. Tionana next time.